Harley Quinn is without a doubt one of the most popular characters in DC ever. Starting out as a villain and being more so Joker's sidekick, she's definitely reformed herself over the years, becoming more of an anti-hero, or even more like freelance if you want to say that. And even though Harley Quinn is one of the most beloved characters in comics for a plethora of reasons, there's still a pretty good handful of people who don't like Harley Quinn at all. And it does suck to hear a Harley Quinn slander considering that she's actually my favorite anti-hero. I'm Regman, and in this video, we're going to be discussing why we, yes we, love Harley Quinn.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Okay, so for a little bit of background, Harley Quinn was not made for the comics originally, or her first appearance was actually in the Batman animated series. Her character became so popular that they decided to add her to the comics. Not only was she already like a popular character before, popularity grew even more when Margot Robbie took on the role as Harley Quinn in the live-action Suicide Squad movie. To this day, I will always say Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn is like the perfect casting ever. And Margot Robbie's Harley Quinn is even more iconic because she's the first live-action Harley Quinn ever. Harley's character became so popular that she even got her own movie, that movie being The Birds of Prey. And she even got her own animated series that's been lasting for 5 seasons. One of the main complaints I see whenever it comes to Harley is that she gets added in everything. She even gets her own projects before characters like Wonder Woman, which is very understandable because no, Wonder Woman is my favorite superhero, so that is very understandable. But I feel like a lot of people just take that as an excuse to completely shit on Harley and just disregard how far she's come as a character, which I also feel like people tend to forget why Harley Quinn is so popular to begin with and why so many people enjoy her and why she's such an important character to so many individuals, including myself. As we all know, Harley Quinn first started out as the Joker's sidekick and the Joker's main love interest. However, as we also know, that entire relationship was toxic as the fuck. Joker was very much so physically abusive, verbally abusive, and emotionally abusive towards Harley. And Harley is honestly a survivor of all these things. And her being trapped in such a toxic environment for so long, it really took a toll on her. Things like that, it can really take a toll on anyone really, if we're being honest. And Harley just completely breaking away from all that toxicity from the Joker and all the hell that Joker has put her through is honestly a big step for her character. Even since the day that Harley and Joker met, Joker's been manipulating her since day one. Harley was a promising young psychiatrist that honestly had like a lot of goals for her life. And she honestly had a true goal and true passion to help people. Actually something a lot of people can relate to, including myself, being with someone who's very toxic and manipulative. And someone who honestly makes you feel like dog shit. One of the many reasons why people connect with Harley so much. In a Harley book that I highly recommend reading that's so fucking good, the comic is Harleen by Stefan Sayek. It's very dark, very heartbreaking in a sense, and it's overall such a well-written story. It's so fucking good. It's basically a modern retelling of Harley Quinn's origin story, and it goes more in depth with it. And in the book, you can see exactly how Joker was manipulating Harley this whole time. You can also kind of see the journey of Harley Quinn falling in love with Joker. And I'm not even gonna lie, the whole time I was reading it, I was getting PTSD flashbacks. Like I was reading it and I was like, oh my god, this sounds very, very familiar. Aside from the psychotic nature of it all. Just seeing Harley branch out from that is honestly so refreshing to see, especially because we know how Joker was treating her, like I said before. And before, Harley was also very one-dimensional, just her, everything being about the Joker and her whole character being the Joker's sidekick or the Joker's girlfriend and just nothing more to that. Another great thing about Harley's character is the fact that it wasn't just, oh, poof, she's not with Joker anymore and she's on her own now. What can we do with her now? Harley is a character that has lots of flaws. There's no denying that either. Like, Harley is a character that has had a lot of flaws and has done heinous things in the past. Hell, in some scenarios, she was worse than the fucking Joker himself. Even Harley knows that she has done some very outrageous and heinous things, and she even done those outrageous, heinous things for a terrible man. And those terrible things she's done when she was with the Joker are things that she has to live with. That's honestly one of the best parts about Harley's growth. Not even just Harley's growth in general. Because when you have regrets in life, that's something that honestly shows growth, when we can look back on our past mistakes and like get the ick from ourselves. That alone is a big step to show that growth is possible. And another thing about Harley that people love so much is that she's just so carefree. And like, I feel like not many women characters are written to be, fun, quirky, and kooky or whatever. Like, Harley's one of those characters in that handful that's allowed to be, quirky, goofy. Harley can still be a badass while being this goofy character. Even though Harley had some of that carefreeness when she was with the Joker, I feel like Harley found herself more even after she left the Joker. And Harley leaving the Joker honestly gave Harley a chance to actually find herself as a person outside of being the Joker's sidekick or the Joker's girlfriend. And I honestly do think Harley is better off walking that middle ground between a hero and a villain. Because it's like, she's grown so much, I don't really want to see her become a villain again, like ever again. And I don't think she's going to. But at the same time, I don't know if I can see her going full on hero. Nowadays, she's more freelance, and that honestly works better for Harley. Harley, she deserves to be freelance. She doesn't need to work for anyone constantly. And also, Harley's character doesn't need to revolve around like another man, I feel like. And also, Harley being so carefree kind of falls into her discovering her queer identity. Which is another thing about Harley that I honestly resonate with, because I'm also a part of the queer community. And Harley's relationship and dynamic with Poison Ivy is honestly probably one of the best things that's ever happened to Harley. Harley being with Poison Ivy is honestly such a breath of fresh air. And their relationship is honestly such good queer representation for women, especially with both of them being bisexual women. And even when Harley was with Joker, Ivy was telling her, that man's not good for you, that man's not good for you. And also when Harleen became Harley, even Batman sympathized and acknowledged the fact that Harley has been manipulated by the Joker. But she's free of the shackles now, and that's all that matters. And like, I know a lot of people are tired of saying Harley Quinn and shit, but like me personally, I don't mind it. I might be a little biased, but I don't mind it. Now, I can definitely see people not wanting Harley to be like the main character or the main centerpiece of a project, specifically with, movies and television. A movie or a show that I would 1000% would love to see Harley in is the Gotham City Sirens. And I'm pretty sure we were supposed to get a Gotham City Sirens movie and not a Birds of Prey movie. Like, hot take, I enjoyed the Birds of Prey movie. I don't think it was that bad. It was literally just a movie full of bad bitches, so it's like, And I wasn't going into the Birds of Prey movie thinking it was going to be this big Snyderverse changing movie. It was literally just a fun movie full of bad bitches. Like, how can you hate on that? And it was just a vibe. It was a fun vibe. I love the movie. I rewatched it so many times. And I love the fucking soundtrack for Birds of Prey. Oh my gosh. But yeah, guys, that's going to be it for today's video on why so many people, including myself, love Harley Quinn. I hope y'all enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making this video. Y'all rock with Harley Quinn as much as I do. Let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, because it definitely helps me out a ton. And with that being said, I will catch y'all on the next one. Deuces!